Well, there is a story behind the story of the Lorax, and it has to do with Ted Geisel's becoming quite upset about the transformation of the La Jolla environment, beautiful seascape, because of the commercialization of the town. And he told Audrey in 1971, his wife, that he wanted to write a children's tale that would make the next generation more aware of environmental questions than the preceding one. But he had a really difficult time turning that desire into a children's book that didn't feel as if it were propaganda. So Audrey, feeling his writer's block, said, let's go on a trip. Took him to Kenya. While he was in Kenya, relaxing, he saw a herd of elephants move across a mountain. And he said when he looked at them, it was as if Horton had signaled to him that the story was ready. A log jam broke, and he wrote on a laundry list all of the Lorax within 90 minutes. The tale is a tale about the loss of an Edenic world as a result of an act of greed that is motivated by the desire to turn the world we love into the world we can profit of. When the Lorax first appeared, it was seen by many of SEUSS's readers as so out of keeping with the zany, wild, nonsense rhythms and figures of his preceding books that it took a bit of time to take hold. It wasn't until the environmental movement adopted the book as part of the animating impulses of its movement that it took off. When LBJ's wife said she wanted to turn that book, The Lorax, into the key icon of her work in the environmental movement, Dr. Seuss knew that he had an ideal reader. The Lorax was also invoked the next year in Congress when they passed the Clean Air Act, the Clean Water Act, the Environmental Protection Act, so that the last injunction of the Onceler to the little boy in the Lorax, unless someone like you really cares, nothing can happen. It cannot happen.